What is the biggest concern heading into the Rams game?
For me, I mean, so we talked about all the head scratching ways that the Rams win this game, and it's tough to come up with. But I think that there is an emotional side of this, right? At some point, you have to be fed up with being bullied. You have to be fed up with getting beat. You have to be fed up with being embarrassed. And at some point, you got to be willing to punch back. I think that that's the intangible that I thought would show up in week 18, and it didn't. I'm not sure it'll show up here, but I think the Rams know that this is desperation time. They know that going after Stafford and not winning a Super Bowl is not acceptable. Bringing in guys like Odell Beckham, not acceptable. Von Miller, not acceptable. They have to get it done this week. So for me, it's going to be the intangible thing, something you can't put on paper with a stat. None of that stuff's going to matter. It's who wants this game more, who's willing to punch who harder, who's willing to get back up after being punched. And I think the Rams have to figure that out this week. I don't think they'll be able to do it, but that would be the biggest concern heading into this game, that they finally are willing to fight back.
Okay. To me, the Niners own the Rams, and the Rams can't run the ball. They can't stop the run. That's a recipe for disaster. The biggest concern for the Niners in this game is Jimmy Garoppolo. The fact that he threw an interception on his 9th pass attempt last week. The fact that really the Rams don't have to score a lot of points to beat the Niners. This is the blueprint for beating the Niners. The Titans laid it out. The Titans are no longer alive. They're a good team, not a great team. What you got to do against the Niners is simple. You got to not turn the ball over. That's it. That's it. Don't turn the ball over. Why? Because the Niners do. And when I say the Niners, I mean Jimmy Garoppolo. Jimmy Garoppolo does. If you don't turn the ball over, Jimmy will give you the ball multiple times, and you'll end up with 20 points, probably. Mostly because Jimmy gave you the ball. And he'll lose the game. That's your best shot. And you know what? The concern is that while Stafford turned the ball over twice the first time, twice the second time, and led the NFL in interceptions in the regular season, he hasn't done a pick yet in the playoffs. And if he can do that, if he can do what Tannehill did against the Niners a month ago, well, the Niners are 1-4 when they don't force takeaway. That's the concern.
No, yeah. That's definitely a concern. It's a key to the game, so I couldn't use it twice, Grant. Thanks.
Now, what's nice is that Cam Akers fumbles the ball left and right. Matthew Stafford hasn't thrown a pick in 2 games, but he does throw a lot of picks. Otherwise, I mean, there's a lot of reasons to think the Niners are going to get a bunch of takeaways and win. But if they don't, I mean, really, if anyone is watching from another team and wants my advice on how to beat the Niners, don't turn the ball over. Every time you turn the ball over, you let Jimmy Garoppolo get away with a mistake. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, I'm with you.
Try to get 20 points. Understand that you're going against an elite defense that's great at forcing turnovers, and just be modest on offense. Get your 20 points. Don't turn the ball over. Let Jimmy lose the game. That's your best shot. And you may not work, but you're not going to, I mean, that's the best the Rams can do.